when I was young, heaven was different. I thought, oh, you go to heaven. The first thing I thought about, honestly, was the food. I thought about the food. Because if I'm going all of that way and I'm dying to even get into the joint, they better have some entrees. You feel me? They better have a couple soup du jours and du mine, baby. We all better be having soup. And that's the first thing I thought about when I was a child. When I thought about heaven, I thought, oh man, they're going to have all the different, you have a breakfast item right here, and you have a little over there. You got an extra chocolate area if you want to run through there and get some chocolate or do that or whatever. I just thought they have spare rib, that kind of stuff. I'd never even had spare rib, but I'd heard about it. And sometime if you met like a rich man or something like that when you were young and you smelled his breath, you might catch that hit of SR off that bad boy. I'm talking about spare rib. And you get that just, oh, okay. I see what y'all doing at home. Y'all got a little bit of cash at the house. But that's what I thought about heaven when I thought about heaven. When I was a child, my heaven had they had food. They had a big table with food on it. And then what else? Sorry. They had a lot of clouds, I remember. My heaven, it was a cloudy heaven, and not like, I guess, not like 70% chance of rain or anything like that, or it was overcast but fluffy. That was my idea of heaven. It was overcast but fluffy and kind of warm, like probably clouds that were maybe, 400 count or 200 count, or at least 80 count. Dude, I got some pillows at home that these bastards are probably about 4 count. You can feel the quills from the I don't even know what animal it was. It said it was goose, but I bet it's a little bit more of a warbler. It seemed like they plucked about 2,000 warblers and threw these feathers into the pillow. But if you lay in one position, then that quill comes out and gets you. You got to turn. It's like, oh man, right there, no, and finally you get in the right spot, and with no quills, and that's when you're like, oh hell yeah, come on, boy. Now we're living, just laying in the Lord's lap, baby. When you get that nice, comfortable pillow. I can't believe people don't have pillows installed around our head or neck. People get tattoos all the time. Oh, that ain't comfortable. You see somebody with a tattoo. It's nice. It's artistic. It's drawing. But it isn't. It's not comfortable. If I saw somebody got a pillow sewn into the back of their head, come on, boy, I'd be right. Look, I would understand it. I say, oh yeah. I see what you doing there. That with you just got that big, just that way anyway, somebody, even if you fall down, you have that nothing. Stay down. You trip over something, stay down. Now you're napping. There's definitely a beauty, I think, of I think there's just going to be new things we're going to start doing in the future that we're not doing yet. Where we're taking care, sew a pillow to your head, or add maybe some piping or something on the outside of our knees and legs to give us more sturdy. Because people aren't that sturdy. Run and push someone, I bet you they fall over. 9 out of 10 times, if you run and push somebody, that bitch is going down. But then change your game up, change your vibe up. If they got, a couple of pieces of PVC pipe hooked on each leg, baby, who knows what could happen? It might take you a half hour to really bring them down to the ground. So anyway, just kind of, but what was your idea of heaven when you were young? What was it? And what is it now? That's what I think. Now my idea of heaven, no emails, no smartphones. Just dumb phones. Remember the dumb phone? Do you remember the dumb phone? You had to go over to it. It was making a loud noise. You had to pick it up. And somebody would ask. They got to ask for one person. Is Randy there? Nah. And you could lie to him, bro. You could lie so easily. You could, even if you were Randy, you could be like, Randy ain't here. You got the wrong number. We don't even have a Randy around here. Let me see if Randy is here. Randy? Nope, he ain't here. Remember that, man, with the dumb phone? You could anything. The dumb phone, it also, if you answered, you didn't want to talk to somebody, you could wrap the cord. It had a cord. You could wrap the cord around your neck. TYOL, bro. Take your own life right there. You're like, dang, man. What happened to Bert? You'd be like, well, somebody called. He couldn't handle it. And now he's in heaven. But yeah, that's my heaven. No email. Dumb phones only. And what else? Still food. And I'm thinking now more nachos, more chicken picata maybe. Where else? What else would I have? Definitely still the desserts, but more of like I would go with a coconut. When I was young, it could be anything, just sugar. It could be a table full of sugar. I don't even care. Just let me stick my head in it for about 19 seconds. You know, I don't even care. I don't care if they just put a bunch of Laffy Taffy under my tongue and punch me right in the mouth. You know, when you're young, you don't care. But now when I'm older, I want my heaven to be a little bit more, I don't know. I guess I just want different things in it. I definitely want a lot of people there. But honestly, dude, if somebody's real chatty, you could DH them, bro. Put them in a different heaven. Because when I go to heaven, dude, I ain't doing a ton of listening. Okay, I want a quiet heaven. So if y'all want to get a different heaven, if they got kind of a more urban heaven or something, then y'all can do that. But I'm staying in that low, just kind of mild, maybe a breeze. The loudest thing is a breeze. You know, maybe a breeze that could sing. So it's just kind of lonely teardrops. You know, a breeze that kind of just could also, you know. Oh, you got that yummy. The branches green beside me. Like, I just don't want anything real loud in my heaven. But we'll see, man. And I want the joy there, too. I want everything to be joyous. I probably won't even be able to judge when I'm in heaven now. There won't be as much judgment. Gosh, that would be nice. To have less judgment. Imagine that. That would be really just the biggest peace in my whole heart and brain. If there was less judgment inside of me. Because if you crack me open, dude, you got about 1,000 Judys fall out, bro. Because I'm judgment. Bro. Dude, if you saw me at a Flavor for ice cream, I'm judgment chocolate chip, papa. It's hard not to judge sometimes, you know, it's hard. But also the judgment of me allowed me to be able to do stand-up comedy and do comedies. So there's, you know, that's double sword, man. But yeah, what was your heaven like now? Do you have a different heaven? And now I think more there is. When you're a kid, a heaven is just, they got animals there, but you could pet them more, I think. They have alligators, but they're not dangerous. You might see an alligator, and he's, you know, if you ask him if he's ever eaten like human, he would tell you, but he wouldn't just tell you in front of everybody. He would kind of whisper to you later, or kind of write it on a, you know, maybe on a napkin or something. Or something and slip it to you. Say, yeah, I've had a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? I've had a couple Viettes by the river, you feel me? I've had a couple bad bitches came down by the water, and I was hungry. But I think, it's just different now because, what am I talking about? But I don't know. But yeah, what was your did you have a different heaven when you were young as to what your heaven idea is now? Now my heaven has more like loved ones in it. It's not just about what I want. It's more, I think about a little bit of, there's other people. I want to make sure everybody, gets in. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, if you ever thought on what your heaven was like as a child, maybe, if you had an idea of heaven and what it's like now. And some people, you don't believe in heaven, that's fine. You out here working, just kind of milling around, baby. It doesn't sound fun to me. I like more of like I'm a romantic. I'm a romantic. So. Good evening, good afternoon, and other times. Thanks for watching that video you just saw. I mean, it was okay. But the next video you could watch could be way better. What if you watch a video right now that changes your life? Well, you could watch this one, or watch this one. Watch this one, watch this one, watch this one. Ah!